the third chapter of the Lotus Sutra. The parable chapter follows from the introduction chapter and the skillful means chapter. Its essential teaching is that it uses the parable of the three carts, the goat cart, the deer cart, and the ox cart, to represent the three vehicles of Buddhist practitioners, namely the Shravaka vehicle, the Pradikal vehicle, and the Bodhisattva vehicle. Although the Buddha teaches these three vehicles, his ultimate purpose is to guide all beings to the Buddha vehicle. The Buddha compared the three realms of samsara to a burning house, a vast place consumed by flames. To save sentient beings from the fire, he expounded the three vehicles as a skillful means. But the Buddha's true purpose is to proclaim that all beings can attain Buddhahood. This teaching is the one vehicle teaching. This is the Buddha's true intention in appearing in the world. Thus, he first used the parable of the three carts to skillfully guide sentient beings, leading them eventually into the one Buddha vehicle, symbolized by the great white ox cart. In this chapter, the parable chapter, through the Buddhas bestow predictions and the explanation of the one vehicle teaching. Shakyamuni Buddha tells Sariputra, the disciple foremost in wisdom, of his future Buddhahood. A prophecy detailed the Buddha name he would attain, the pure land he would inhabit, the Dharma he would teach, the length of his lifespan, the vast community of disciples, his spiritual lineage, and the enduring legacy of his teachings. In the past, even though Sariputra had heard the Mahayana teachings that inspired the vast bodhicitta, and although he had karmic connections with bodhisattvas who generated the great Tao, he never thought those teachings had anything to do with him. But now, after hearing the skillful means chapter and experiencing the Buddha's great compassion, he realizes that his earlier understanding was mistaken. Thus, he says to the Buddha, "Only today do I truly know that I am indeed your son. I am the true heir of your wisdom, born from the Buddha's mouth, born from the Dharma." Sariputra's self-realization as a child of the Buddha carries profound significance. It is a great responsibility and undertaking. Although Sariputra has received the prophecy and everyone rejoices and congratulates him, the Buddha's deeper purpose is to confer prophecy upon all three levels of disciples. This is the true intent of his lifetime teaching. Therefore, he proceeds in this chapter, using the parable to open the faith and understanding of the disciples of middle capacity. The Buddha reveals in the parable chapter that liberation from the cycle of rebirth is merely provisional. Guiding beings to Buddhahood is the ultimate goal. Thus, this parable of the three carts is called the parable chapter. It culminates in the great white ox cart, symbolizing entry into the true one Buddha vehicle. This is the essential meaning of the parable chapter.